Hello, friends. Let us continue our journey and learning Canva. So, the updates that happened or that we saw in January 2025. Some of the updates, some of the important ones that might be useful for you, or that some of the updates that you have been waiting for. Canva is listening, and so are these updates. Let us start with the journey of looking at the updates. The first one being video mockups. Now, what are these video mockups? Let us find it out. Video mockups, we would say that was always there. I mean, we had video mockup as an update long time back, but what's new in this video mockup update? We'll find it out now. I'll jump back to my Canva screen. Okay, so let's say this is a blank screen. I upload an element here that I want to use in the mockup, maybe. Let's say, okay, let's use this as an image that we would want to use in the video mockup. Now, how do we get to the mockups? There are a couple of ways how you can reach out to these mockups. The first one is you simply click on edit the image, and when you click on edit image, you get to see the option over here. Let me move myself over here. You get to see the option called mockups in the apps. So that's one way of reaching out to mockups. The other way to reach out to mockups is by going to apps and looking for mockups here. So either you can type it down or it would be here in the most popular app. So yeah, so these are certain couple of ways of how you can reach to mockups. Now coming to video mockups and what is new here. You see the more popular ones, the videos, the smartphones. So we are only concerned about the video mockups at this time. Here are these updates. So let's choose the first one. Okay, now that's my video mockup. That's a video, right? That's a short 6 to 8 second video. Now I want to use this image inside the video mockup. How do I do that? Am I not? Okay, it is adding it. Let us give it some time for the finishing touches. Canva is wanting us to sit back while they are taking it from here. So let's wait for this. And here the mockup is updated. This looks good, but I'm not talking about this. This was there and we have spoken about this in detail. The new thing that they have added is the color. The color feature. So let's check out what this color feature is. Here what I can do is add a new color. Take the color picker and use the red color that we have here. Cool, done, and click on apply changes. Let's see what Canva AI and the Canva magic does with this video mockup. I'm expecting this to be something interesting, but let's wait and watch. Okay, so do you see what happened? It changed the color of the entire bag to the chosen or the selected color. Interesting, isn't it? This could be helpful in a lot of different ways. Let us try this out with something else. Add a new slide here. I choose a different markup this time. So maybe a coffee mug. Yeah. Let's say this is the coffee mug. And now I want to insert an image, for which I'll go back to elements and look for something. Uploads. Okay, so this is the logo of a client. That no, not this one. Okay, let's use this one. That's fine. This is a logo for a client that we were working for. So yeah, I drag and drop it over here. The mockup is getting updated. Let's make it a little bigger for you to have a look at it. So this is updated. Coming back now, click on edit. I think I would go for a fit option. And let's apply this for now and see what happens. So the logo was cropped, which will now fit into the shape, making the logo a bit smaller. And that's fine because I want to see the full logo in the cup. So here it is. Now what I want to do is I want to make this coffee mug colored black. Okay, this looks weird. So what I'll do is I'll select this black color and I'll click on apply changes. And the moment I click on apply changes, the coffee mug is going to turn itself into black. Let's see. Adding some finishing touches, sit back, we'll take it from here is what Canva asks, and it's done. So here it is. This is a beautiful video mockup. The coffee mug turns into black, and that's what we wanted, like we did here. Let's make it bigger, full screen, and have a look at this video. You see this bag beautifully turned into red. This coffee mug beautifully turned into black. A good feature, an interesting one that you must be giving a try. The next feature that we are going to talk about is what's new in Canva docs. I'm sure you must have already tried docs a lot of times, but let's find out what is new as an update in docs. I'll open a new Canva sheet, canva.com, and I look for docs here. I click on docs. Here comes the doc. Let it get loaded. My system is behaving a bit wonky. Yeah, so the new update that we are talking about is the ability to add drop downs here. What are these drop downs? I'll show you. So let's click on the plus icon. We had magic write, we had design, we had heading, subheading, table, divider, page break, checklists, bulleted list, number list, columns, 2 columns, 4 highlighted blocks, quotes, mention, date, and this is what I am talking about. Do you see this drop down? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Let's click on this and see what is here. Now here you can create different kinds of drop down. So these are some of the preset drop downs. So the status with the options like not started, in progress, blocked, under review and completed. Rating, not rated, not for me, neutral, love it, effort, not set, very high, medium, low, timing, priority, and approval. So these are some of the preset drop downs. You can also create a drop down for yourself, like I click on create drop down and I can name the options. So option 1, option 2, option 3. I can also assign the options a color. So let's say option 1 is this. Go back, option 2, assign a different color here. Go back, option 3, assign a different color here. So these are the 3 different options, and you see how the drop down got added here. That's the drop down. I select whatever drop down I have to select. In terms of use case, now there could be different use cases for this. So you have prepared a checklist, you have prepared a document, a report, and you want to add some interactive features to this. So this is a beautiful way of making engaging documents without having to, go elsewhere to make the document interactive. So that's an interesting update again from Canva on Google Docs. Moving on to the next update that we have, and that is the next update is offline presentation. So what is this offline presentation? I'll show that to you in a while. I'll go back to canva.com. I'll click, so I'll go back to home, and the presentation that we are seeing right now, what I'll do is, so as you understand by the name offline presentation, that means that even if you're not connected to the internet, you can access the presentation. So that's precisely what it does. So I click on the 3 dots that we have here, and you see the option called enable offline presenting. That's the new feature that I am talking about. The moment you click on this, so all of the other presentations, if you're not online, not connected, they won't load. But if you enable offline presenting, Need to keep your design private. Offline presenting saves data to your device. We don't recommend using this feature if you want to keep the contents of this design private. So if you're using a public computer or something, and you want to keep your designs private, do not use this option. So I click on continue. So please note that the embedded media such as YouTube videos will not work without an internet connection. That's pretty obvious. Other than that, the presentation is now ready for offline presentation. And if you see, there's a tag added called present offline. So that means this presentation is available offline. Now to show you that this presentation is running offline, I'll have to turn off my internet, and if I turn off my internet, I would not be able to record this course. So I'd not do this, but yes, give this a try and let me know if this worked for you or not. I'd love to hear from you. Moving on to the next update, and that is on the topic new in Canva AI. Now this is an interesting feature here. Canva AI, as we all know, so let's come to this, and I'll come here. So Canva AI is Dreamlabs, as we are aware of. So the new feature that we are talking about here is, I go to my brand kits. So if you're using, if you are a Canva Pro, then this is for you. I go to brand kits. So I want to go with Sawan Kumar, let's say, the sample brand kit. Okay. Let me go back to home. Brand kits, and here I have it. So I go to Sawan Kumar. Here I have the colors, the color palette, the titles, the fonts, and the images. Now, here is where the new feature comes in. Generate on-brand images on demand. You can use any photo in your brand kit as a style reference to generate high-quality photos perfect for your brand. Try it out from the menu of any photo. So let's give this a try. So these are some of the images here. I click on the three dots here, and I click on generate from photo. You would see this is a new feature. So describe what photos you would like to create in this style. Create a young, enthusiastic Gen Z boy in the same style. I don't know what this would do, but let's find it out. Creating a young, enthusiastic Gen Z boy in the same style, and see what it does. I don't think it kept the style same. So, but yeah, if you found these to be relevant for you, you can simply click on these images and add these three to the brand kit. But if you did not find them useful, you can go back, change, create a man in his 40s. Let's just have this prompt and see what the result are, or the result is. It in no ways takes care of the style or anything, but it does create a man in his 40s. But yes, it is trying to keep the image that I have. So it's not replicating the exact image, but an AI version of my image. So a decent job, I would say. Not very useful, but yeah, okay, might be useful in certain cases. So that's that about what's new in Canva AI. Moving on to some of the other updates, the smaller updates that we have in and around Canva. So let's find out what those updates are. I'll stay here. Now the first update here is, if you remember, we had an option, or we always have an option to align things with even spacing. So like what I'm talking about is, if I add three elements, let's say 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so these are the three elements that I have. They are not present evenly, so I can select them and I can ask it to space evenly, tidy up horizontally, and so now they are in the same. So that's something that we already always had. The new feature that's here is if we select all of these, you would see a small icon coming here. So what this does is it swaps the place. So I'll show you to get you a better understanding. So let's say I want the B to be in the first place. I simply drag and drop. So it quickly swapped the places. Well, we want to do this a lot of times, but then we lose on the alignments and all of that. So this swapping feature helps us to quickly move things around while we keep the same alignments. All of this might be useful in a lot of cases. Yeah, you can give this a try as well on how it is useful for you or how it might be useful for you. So that's one of the updates. The other update that we have is have smart tags. Canva started adding smart tags to whatever you upload. So let's say these are some of the images that I have uploaded, and find the smart tags that's here. So you see this, these are the smart tags that Canva added: heart, portrait, smile, face, adorable, love, happiness, young. So these similar tags are uploaded to all of the images that you update. So these are the tags that are there when you update it. So these are the default tags that you create, and these are the smart tags that Canva created for you. Interesting, and yeah, would be useful when you are searching for something very specific. These smart tags are created via AI, might not be accurate, but they are really useful. You can only think of 2 or 3 smart tags, but Canva adds 10 more relevant tags that might help users in searching for, or you searching for the same thing at a later point of time. So these smart tags are also really useful. And this brings us to an end of the January updates. I hope you enjoyed this. Should you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I would love to hear from you. Canva keeps updating, keeps bringing in changes every other day, and it's very difficult to keep a catch up of all of the updates. But what's important is you know what has been updated that is relevant and important for you. So keep watching this space. I will keep adding more monthly updates for you to have a look at. Until then, have a great and a wonderful day. Bye bye.